Hi, friends. So today we are going to do some money review to get us prepared for our Unit 10 test tomorrow. So, our expectations for today, I need you to stay muted unless called on by the teacher. I need your listening ears and observant eyes. So, we're going to begin with our coin identification and value. Who can tell me what this first coin is? Right, it's a penny and it's worth 1 cent. The value is 1 cent. Now, if we go below, this is a nickel. I want you to pay close attention to how the front and back look. A nickel has the value of 5 cents. And even when you look on the back of the nickel, it says that it's 5 cents. Now, I want you to look at the dime next. Look at the front and the back. Notice that on the back it says 1 dime. And a dime has a value of 10 cents. Then lastly, we have our quarter. Go ahead and take a look at the front and back of the quarter. Quarter says on the very bottom of the front and the back says $quarter. So, and that's the value of 25 cents. So we're going to start now with determining the total value. We've had lots of practice, but just to review, we're going to go over it one more time. So we need to determine the total value. In order for us to do that, we need to start counting from greatest value to the least value. We know, as we just reviewed, that 25 cents, that a quarter has the value of 25 cents. A dime has the value of 10 cents. A nickel has the value of 5 cents, and a penny has the value of 1 cent. So when we add it together, 25, then we add 10, that makes 35. 35 plus 5 is 40, plus 1 is 41. But when we're counting money, what do we have? 41 what? Right, 41 cents. Great job, friends. So now we are going to go on to our next problem. And we're going to determine the value, but this time we have coins and dollar bills. So remember, this is going to require us to have our answer with a decimal. Remember, dollars go to the left of our decimal, and coins and cents goes to the right of our decimal. All right, friends, let's count. So we know we have $1 and another $1 bill. We have 2 quarters, which are worth 25 cents each. We have 2 dimes that is worth 10 cents each. And then we have 1 penny. All right, friends. So let's see. How many dollars do we have? 1, 2. So I know I'm going to write $2. I'm going to put my decimal point to separate my dollars and cents. Now I'm going to count my coins. 25, 50, 60, 70, and 71 cents. So our answer would be $2.71. Great job, friends. So now we're going to move on to converting cents to dollars and converting dollars to cents. When we're converting cents to dollars, we are putting our decimal point before the last two digits. So if we have 14 cents, we're going to make sure that we put our decimal point before the 1, because if we start from the right, we have 4, then 1, and that's before the last two digits of a number. As you can see in the example below, 340 cents. We're going to put the decimal before the 4 because that is before the last two digits of the number, and that becomes $3.40. So now when we convert dollars to cents, we need to make sure to remove our dollar sign and the decimal point and put the cent sign at the end. So if we have $4.27, we get rid of the decimal and the money sign and the dollar sign, and it becomes 427 cents. So now let's practice converting cents to dollars. So remember, our decimal point goes before our last two digits. So let's go all the way to the right of our number. We have 583. We know 3 is the last number. Now what's the second to last number? It's 8. So we need to make sure our decimal point goes right before the 8. So this would make our number $5.83. Now let's try another one. We're going to go to number 2. Notice that there's only 2 numbers in this one. It's 64 cents. So we know our decimal point is going to go right in the beginning. So I'm going to put my dollar sign. And I know we don't have any dollars. I'm going to put a 0, my decimal point, and 64. All right, friends, let's do one more. All right, we're going to go down to number 7. It says the dress is 900 cents. We need to put our decimal point before the last two digits. So my decimal point is going to go right here, which is going to make 900 cents. Also, $9. All right, friends, let's go on to our next problem. Now we're going to convert dollars to cents. Remember, all you have to do for this is you need to take away the decimal, take away the dollar sign, and put the cent sign at the end. So let's practice. So I'm taking away the dollar sign and I'm taking away the decimal point, and that's going to make number 1 606, and we can't forget to put our cent sign at the end. All right, friends, let's do one more. So let's go ahead and go to number 2. We're going to take away our decimal. We're going to take away our dollar sign. And now that leaves us with 4 cents. All right, friends, you're doing a great job. Now we're going to go to our next one. So there's many different ways to get the same value, the same total, and that's the different coin combinations. So I want us to think of 4 different ways to get 25 cents. So we know that a quarter is worth 25 cents, right? So just 1/4 has the value of 25 cents. I'm going to put a Q right here to let us know that that's a quarter. What's some other ways that we can get 25 cents? Right. So I can do a nickel, nickel, and a nickel, and a dime. So we know our dime is worth 10 cents. And we know each nickel is worth 5. And if we add it all together, we get 25 cents. Now I want you to think of 2 more ways we can get 25 cents. I'll go ahead and let you think about that on your own. All right, friends, now let's go on to comparing money amounts. I want you to pay close attention to how each sign looks. We have our first sign in red. That's our greater than sign. Then in yellow, that is our less than sign. And in blue, we have our equal sign. Now let's practice comparing some money amounts. So when comparing money amounts, we're trying to figure out if the first number is greater than, less than, or equal to. So is $6.90 greater than, less than, or equal to $6.09? Right, it's greater than. So I'm going to put my greater than sign. Now this next one's a little tricky, but I want you to pay close attention. Is $1.22 greater than, less than, or equal to 122 cents? Right, if we take away the decimal and the dollar sign, it becomes 122 cents, which tells us that this is equal to. All right, one more, friends. So $2.34 is greater than, less than, or equal to $2.54. Right, it's less than. Great job, friends. You're doing a great job. Now we're moving on to adding money. Remember that the things we need to make sure when we're adding is that our decimal points are lined up. We start on the far right and begin to add the 2 numbers. And then finally, we bring the decimal point straight down. All right, friends, let's practice. Remember, I like to draw lines so I don't get confused on what I need to add. I like to separate my numbers. So now let's start adding. What is 5 plus 3, friends? 8. What is 6 plus 1? 7. I need to bring my decimal point straight down. Now what is 4 plus 2? 6. Great job. So my answer would be $6.78. Now let's do one more for practicing adding money. So now we need to figure out what 9 plus 5 is. 9 plus 5 is 14. We know we need to regroup because we can't have 2 digits in one column space. So now what's 3 plus 1? 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12, friends. I know I need to regroup to the next column. I need to bring my decimal point down. Now what's 1 plus 1? 2. And what's 2 plus 3? 5. So my answer would be $5.24. Great job, friends. Now we're going to go on to subtracting money, which follows the same rules. We need to make sure our decimals are lined up. We need to start all the way on the right when we're subtracting, and we need to make sure that we drop down our decimal point. So I'm going to draw my lines to separate my numbers so I don't get confused on what to subtract. All right, friends, so what is 3 subtracted from 2? Right, it's 1. And what is 9 subtracted from 4? Right, it's 5. What is 7 subtracted from 2? It is 5. So that means our answer would be $5.51. Now let's go to our second example. This one is a little trickier, but we just need to remember to regroup. So notice that we can't take 7 from 9, but when we notice that there's a larger number on the bottom, that tells us more on the floor, we go next door, then we get 10 more. So now our subtraction would be 17 subtracted from 9, which gives us 8. Now we go into our next column. What's 4 subtracted from 4? 0. Good job. Now we go to our last column. What's 1 subtracted from 0? 1. All right, friends, and that would give us our answer of $1.08. Great job, friends. You did a great job. Now we're going to our very last money review problem. We're going to go over money word problems. So when we do money word problems, we want to think of the acronym RUDE. So first we read the word problem all the way through. We underline the question. We decide if you are going to add or subtract, and we execute the word problem and solve. Remember that we always need to look out for keywords that tell us if we're going to add or subtract. So for addition, if you see in all or total or more, it's usually talking about addition. But if you see subtract, if you see keywords like left, take away, get back, that's usually talking about subtraction. So let's look at our example. George went to a baseball game. He bought a hot dog for $5.75 and a soda for $3.25. How much did he spend in all? So I read my problem all the way through. I'm underlining what it's asking me. How much did he spend in all? I look over to my anchor chart. In all, that's telling me to add. So I know I need to add $5.75 plus $3.25 in order to figure out how much he spent in all. All right, friends. So make sure our decimal points are lined up. And we're going to start all the way on the right. So what's 5 plus 5? 10. I need to make sure to regroup to the next column. Now what's 7 plus 1? 8. And what's 8 plus 2? 10. Now make sure to bring your decimal point straight down. What's 5 plus 1? 6. And what's 6 plus 3? 9. All right, friends. That is it for our review today. I hope this helped you, and I hope that you do a great job tomorrow on your test. I know you all are going to do great. You have a wonderful day, okay, friends?